Hey, well, my photographer friend wasn't there. This is August 24th, I think? Yeah, 2012. And, but it was a beautiful area. I'm gonna call him and make an appointment, and I wanna spend a lot of time down there. The idea of picking fruit is exciting, but I did go to 3 different fruit places today and get fruit. I got 5 watermelons. Those are for work, but I'm sure I'll get some of the leftovers. And then I went to Trader Joe's and got, it was like 5 bananas for $1, something like that, for under $5. And so I got a bunch. I got like 26 bananas for like $9, something like that. And then I went to another fruit stand, Stafford's I think it's called, and I got 2 mangoes, and it was really cool. Oh God, oh my God, wow, that was scary. Oh my gosh, wow, almost had a media blackout. And taught me how to like pick, what is a ripe mango, and I asked her, how do you pick a ripe pineapple? And she said she thought she knew, but then she has a friend who like grew up on a pineapple plantation, and she told her, she said, like, if the top easily twists, then it's ripe. Oh, and fascinating, kind of counterintuitively, said if the stalk is very tall, then all the nutrients and sugar have gone into the stalk, into the greens, and so that's not a primal one for eating. And it was really nice that she said this one was overripe, and we were talking, and I bring that up, and then I said, hey, would that overripe one be okay to eat? She said, yeah, oh, you could just have it. And I was like, oh, cool. So I got a free pineapple today. And her and I have talked before about Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, and she's been eating Furman style, she says, and I told her about 80-10-10 today, and it was very flattering. She said, how much weight have you lost since last time you were here? That was really flattering. She said, you could really tell, especially in your face. And I was like, wow, thanks. Especially since I got this pretty full beard going on. That probably didn't exist when I last saw her. And I saw her before I did the juice fast. And it was cool. But I'm kind of proud of myself asking her. Oh, and then she said she was. Oh, I told this story. Well, because she's moving and everything's in disarray and her kitchen isn't set up and stuff like that, it's been hard for her to eat Furman style. And I pointed out that 80-10-10, it's all raw. It's all raw, and it's all fruit, basically. And her eyes got real big, and she's like, oh, I could eat this stuff here. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, and I mentioned, and all the stuff you're going to throw away. I'm glad I brought that up, because in another raw food video, he talks about going to grocery stores and asking them about fruit they're going to throw away. And, and I think I'll break down and talk to the people at Trader Joe's about that, because some of these bananas, there was 2 different prices. One was like 29 cents, another one was 19 cents a banana, and the ones that were 19 cents were like very ripe, and some of them were like split open, and I think that would turn a lot of people off. You can put the exposed banana, and so I think, okay, next time I go down the hill and I go fruit shopping, I'm going to talk to these people about fruit they're throwing away, and give them my number and say, hey, I eat nothing but fruit. If you're gonna throw this away, give me a call. I'll take it away. It won't go to waste. And that'd be cool. Oh, and the lady that worked at the fruit stand, she said she has a good friend that's a raw foodist, and next time I come in, she'll give me her info. And she does like a raw food blog, and she lives right in Redlands, which is really exciting. But next time, it dawned on me afterwards, But next time I come in, I'll come in with my info. I'll write it down and say, bam, give this to that chick. I would really love to meet more raw foodies. It would be cool to have a physical raw food mentor. And it sounds like this chick's been doing it for years, and she was described as, the fruit stand lady said, she was the healthiest person she knows, which is exciting. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, I felt a little like Durian Rider. I ate like 5 bananas on the road. I really prefer frozen bananas, ice cream style. And, these were kind of warm. It's kind of, and so I'm going to peel these and put them in a bag and freeze them and come like tomorrow morning and treat myself to some frozen ice cream. And I watched a really cool Durian Rider video today, and the subject was, people were asking him what's a typical breakfast for him, and he had his Vitamix filled to the top of bananas. It could have easily been 20 bananas, maybe more, and a little organic grape juice. I'm thinking if I do that recipe, I just use real grapes. Why not? And, yep. Oh, and I got dates, too. I'm going to start ordering these in bulk, because these are so handy. One thing I found with the oranges is, if you're a person that main hobby is eating like mine has been, or like, it's kind of cool, like, to eat those 10 oranges all sliced up. It seems to take like 30, 45 minutes just shoveling them in. I'm listening to a podcast or watching some YouTube stuff, and I'm just shoveling it in. It takes a long time. Sure, bananas could be faster, but that Vitamix thing, I think I'm gonna break down today. I'm gonna order a Vitamix. I'm a little baffled by all the variety of Vitamixes, but I think I want to really try this. I'm gonna order a whole case of bananas, and I've got my ripening corner that's got plenty of room for. I could probably fit 4 cases of bananas up there. And, it's cool. I think in the video that I saw today, Durian Rider was showing, pictures of his home. And he has these, like, steel, like, bookcases or something, just covered with fruit. There's cases of fruit in the living room and everything. It's pretty cool. And, so I want to get the Vitamix and do this serious. I'm going to try to get 30 bananas in. Boom. And I think I'm freezing them. And, making ice cream style. And I'm thinking, frozen bananas, and I'll freeze some oranges too. I could probably even throw them in, not frozen, but it would be cool to get like that half and half kind of flavor going. That orange vanilla. I love that flavor. Once when I was like, that was my senior year of high school, I got really sick and I lost over 50 pounds, 60, 70 pounds, something like that. It was super dramatic. In like 2 weeks or something, I got real sick. My parents were out of town, and I was sweating a whole bunch, and I would like just change beds, like 4 different beds throughout the house. Went to like every bed in the house. And it would just be soaked in sweat. And I was so feverish. And I'd change beds 4 times a night. Just they were soaked in sweat. And it was funny. My girlfriend at the time, I came when I got better. I went to her house, and her parents said, Liz, what about Steve? They thought she was dating someone else because they didn't recognize me, because I was a thin guy. And I was very recently just a fat guy. Thin. I guess it's all relative. So I'm going to peel all these bananas, and I'm going to throw them in a bag. I think that will be cool. Ooh. And I just listened to WTF, Mark Maron. And there was a really good podcast with this girl named Julie Kulsner or something like that. I wrote her name down, and I want to check that out. I'd really like to get into, I think I'll look up on the internet and try to find raw food podcasts. Maybe I could get in into that. I'd like to get into that. Yeah. Okay. Toodles.